I think the pinnacle of that truly was the final stock. Like, putting out Limit Blade Beam at that specific of a height, knowing your Samus target was there, is like, there you go. That's how it goes. But we're moving on into the losers bracket. We got Pineda returning to the stage to fight off against JMV. So this is looking like a very typical meta matchup. Not something I was honestly expecting.
Yeah, another Cloud player. Going to see the differences between Pineda and, of course, Spargo, but Pineda also a force in their own right. JMV also extremely solid Palutena player as well, as we're seeing from this conversion leading to this juggle here. Probably have to force out the limit pretty soon. Oh, maybe go for a cross slash. That timer is winding down.
Still racking up the damage without having to commit to it, though. Really confident in their use, but not confident on the timing. Limit cross slash can be missing its mark, but the pressure don't stop from Pineda.
Yeah, luckily not too much end lag on that attack. And that allows Pineda to just keep it going. Goes for the dash attack, carries from side to side there. And that's going to be something that's honestly... Oh, was it enough? Yeah, this time around. Yeah.
All right, we just dash attack, buffered out of shields? That's so risky, but okay. I mean, it's a powerful hit. It worked.
Oh, double jump. Wow. I can't believe was able to get past that down tilt. Just the air dodge was just enough, but not for much longer, as JMV is able to hound Pineda down with that up air. And he's looking to go ahead and see if maybe extend this, get that early percent grab, maybe an early neutral air to go ahead and get your offense started. Oh, there's one neutral air, and it gets faded out.
I like the way that Pineda's trying to move around with Cloud, either staying right outside of the burst range of Palutena's normals, or just right on top of her. Just push with as much buttons as you can, rack up that damage before it gets contested, but I want to see better use of this limit.
Oh, gets it this time. We saw that exact
That's about as good as it gets!
Setup, right? Like, you got a KO with it. You were able to time it properly on the neutral getup. Go ahead and get the punish. And now you can see Pineda is really starting to run with this. These conversions with these up airs off of these platforms, especially racking up so much extra damage. JMV needs to respond now. You know,
we saw Pineda in the winner's side, and we saw them playing Palutena, and it wasn't the best of performances. This Cloud looking nasty. Where was this in the winner's side?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe had to change of heart. Maybe it was like, you know what? You're right, Hangman. I wasn't looking too hot on winner's side, so I changed my mind about who I was going to play, and this Cloud seems to be doing the job. Oh, doesn't have a double jump, though. Oh, he does? Okay, cool. I could have sworn I saw him get sniped by that side tilt, but either way, be hanging in there. Dash attack should be fine. Yeah, as long as the DI is okay, you should be fine. But not another one. Another one should kill off the top.
Oh, sure. Definitely. Especially back air from this side of the stage. Yes, sir. That's a very clean game one going to Pineda.
Okay. Oh, I like the Cloud. Maybe also just hates the Ditto. That's another thing as well. You know, he's like, I don't want to play the Ditto, so I'm going to just go Cloud for it. And honestly, hey, I've heard weirder things. So, I like it.
It's like, on paper, Cloud's got plenty to worry about from Palutena, because in general, like, she's able to bring him around plenty easily. Dash attack and back air are able to deny a lot of aerial space, and she can just keep a lot of space with auto reticle. It's one of the matchups where that's a very effective tool, because regardless if it's in the air or on the ground approach, it forces Cloud to stop his buttons. But here, we're not seeing any of that. This Cloud is just constantly pressing forward, and we're not able to see any sense of control from the Palutena. A little bit of reservation on the character select screen, too, because I don't think he's believing in Palu either.
Because every time you see somebody take their cursor and they start circling around the character select screen, that means they're thinking, yo, do I got anybody else for this, or am I going back? And decides to stay with Old Faithful here, and Palutena definitely a character that should be able to keep up in the matchup, but will JMV be able to make the proper adjustments? Because Pineda looking like you're having a good time.
Yeah, Pineda looking like show one way or the other they deserve to be in top 8. Not be from the winner's side, but they're getting there in very impressive fashion. This game, too, though, they got to take it away from JMV.
All right, let's see. Slides right in right there. Gets the limit on the way in as well. Going to be able to try and use the added bonuses here to try and convert into something. Gets an air dodge and no punish. Oh, we just swing it now. Hey, and it works.
There we go. Yeah, no, putting out plenty of normals out there, trying to force some sort of drastic defensive option, I think was good enough. Sometimes pressing buttons not the best of calls, but when your big button is able to be the one that lands its hit, it proves to be worth it.
And I love that as well. Empty jump turn around cross slash to go ahead and catch JMV slipping a little bit, right? Maybe thinking, oh no, I'm gonna get grabbed or something along that line. But no, it's a cross slash. You see it play.
Yeah, no, this is looking like a fantastic lead they have too. Like, look at the damage they've brought up. And it's tied itself up in a way that, yeah, no, there's a kill. Like, even though this Palutena is able to like stay on top now, I feel like they're playing in a comfort zone that doesn't match the character's tools, but like they're making it work.
Yeah, they're hanging on, right? They're keeping up. You know, so far nothing has snowballed one way or the other. But is that going to be enough? I want to see stronger conversions, because a lot of times, you know, we'll see JMV maybe get the triple nair and is unable to get like the final fair or something like that. Just clean it up a little bit more, and that might be the difference between winning and losing. Oh, dash attack, not going to hit either. You can see they're playing. You know, they're scrapping. I'll give them that. They're scrapping. They're not slowing down.
I think a scrappier game is really well suited to JMV too, because where we saw in Game 1, I feel like the momentum lent itself really heavily to a snowball in Pineda's favor. Here, it's getting very violent back and forths, but in the end, that's keeping the Palutena a lot more competitive than we saw in Game 1 and almost on the verge of taking yet another stock.
Got to run double jump here. Comes down with the falling nair, no jump, and that's going to be an easy snipe there with the back air, because it was all about the timing on the air dodge. So just like that, JMV able to secure a lead, and I think you're right. I think the scrapping is definitely working out in the favor of JMV as he's going aggressively off stage with these nairs into a conversion to the back air, and I just want to see more of it.
Yeah, like keeping yourselves in close quarters combat with Cloud, it's a dangerous gambit for almost every character in the cast, especially a character like Palutena, who she needs a little bit of that personal space. But here, JMV looks super comfortable being able to duke it out.
Oh, we'll see. He's able to make it back, teleports, misses the limit cross slash as well. So now it's going to be a while before Pineda is able to get another one. If they manage to get another one, it will probably be the final limit that they get this game. But that could be it. A secure edge guard. Couldn't get the edge guard there. I thought might see a counter or something, but it's just a matter of time now.
Yep. Can only stall so long off stage. Really good response in this game too from JMV.
And that's the benefit of sticking to your guns, right? We saw kind of a little hover on the character select screen. Oh, am I going to play Palutena again? Yeah, I'm going to play Palutena again. And then you just kind of stick to what you know and just execute that much better. And you find yourself taking some dubs. So that was a great display from JMV. Now we have ourselves tied set, right? We haven't had too many of these today, right? A lot of them have been blowouts. And then some of them, like this, can always end up being a little bit closer. So we're going to see where this ends up. See, they're at Town and City. Is that where we're going?
The return to Town and City, I think, would be a very interesting call, because I feel like JMV was playing super confident with all of that space to position themselves with Palutena.
Yeah, because I feel like if I was them, I wouldn't go back to Town and City. But yeah. Oh, we got Yoshi.
Story.
This is the first time I've seen this stage out of the blocks I cast. Ain't nobody going here.
They're playing the Ditto on Story. Pineda's actually a madman. Yeah. This is actual insanity ahead of us. Palu can control this space, whether it's passively or aggressively, one way or the other.
Oh, man. Hey, yo, you see the Palu colors they chose too? I'm
yeah.
supposed to know what's going on. Yeah, okay.
Yo, big ups to Pineda using this tag as his new game.
I'm saying, dude. Oh, man, I was supposed to follow this? Nah, all right, Pineda. So you got your tag on your name, so now I'm rooting for you. Just because you made it easy for me. Yo, rest in peace,
colorblind viewers. Y'all actually having it rough right now.
I'm gone, bro. I swear to God. Okay, here we go. I mean, so far, Pineda and JMV are making the Ditto look like a Ditto, right? Like, they're staying fairly even the entire time, kind of getting their hits in here and there, but they haven't really had a huge conversion go in the way of either player quite yet. Oof, that could have been terrifying, but looks like Pineda's going to hang on a little bit longer.
Yeah, that down air, not super reliable for catching warps. It's only active for one frame, and it's not particularly large. If you land it, great. Otherwise, I feel like you're better off occupying that space with something larger.
Okay. The aggressive nair from the ledge from Pineda there. JMV on the plat, comes out with a back air. Could really be, that's the issue, right? Palu's on a platform, she's going to come back with the back air, and if she's not on a platform, she's probably still going to come down with the back air if her back is face towards you. So you got to look out for that one, because that's definitely going to be one of the go-to KO moves, especially on this map, to try and get something going pretty efficiently.
Definitely, and this is a map I feel like very much invites a scramble, so JMV sitting comfortably initially makes a lot of sense, but losing their stock just as quickly makes even more sense.
Yeah, be careful with these air dodges to ledge here, because you do that too much, you're going to find yourself on the receiving end of a down air, but Pineda not worrying about that right now as he gets a little bit of a staircase combo here, picking him up. Oh, nice tech,
no, we teched that. It didn't matter. It didn't matter at all. That was fantastic. And just like that, Pineda sitting on less stock.
JMV. I don't like you because you didn't put your tag as your name, but playing kind of nice right now, and I have to give respects.
Yeah, no, you can't deny a talent like that.
What are you going to do, Pineda? Do you have an answer for that? You're a back air away, and a back air you find. So,
yep.
There we go. We in it now. Last game of the set. As we mentioned earlier, this is best of 3. So the winner here is the one that moves on in the loser side of top 8.
I'm loving the way that Pineda's just denying this base plat. But JMV not sticking around for it too long. They take a little bit of the licks, but they get the ledge. Ledge situation proving to be really fatal for both of these players as soon as they're in control.
Come on now. We see Pineda getting the dash attack. Maintaining ground control is going to be crucial, and the neutral air is going to be one of those tools that allows you to maintain the stage. But this is coming down to the final moments here. JMV has a bit more percent, which means he's that much closer to getting hit by a back air and dying. Can Pineda close it out? One back air in this scenario will do it. Tries to go for the trump. Oh, no. That's
They're wild for it. That's the second time they put out down smash in these high-pressure situations. It's just not fast enough of a button to be able to rely with that. Stalling with the counter, great choice, but it gets punished out as Pineda takes the set.
Man, JMV, yeah, you can see it on their face, man. They're a little upset about that one. You know, walking away from the setup. You know, not a walk of shame, but a walk of dag. You know, I almost had that one.
That's defeat spelled all over them. That's how it goes. You lost the Ditto in a chaotic stage. Pineda literally decided, I'll just play your game better. If you want to get aggressive with Palu, I'll get aggressive with Palu. How about that?
I'm sure JMV was like, Yoshi's on this stage list, man. You know? And just left this setup. That's why I hate Yoshi. No. But no, all jokes aside, though, that was a great display from Pineda there, being able to kind of collect themselves in the final moments of that bout, because I honestly thought JMV had it. There was a moment in that final game where I was like, whoa, JMV's looking pretty good right now. I think they actually have this in the bag.